Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know, my name is Shanti. And since you already clicked on today's video, you already know what we're about to do today. So I know some of you guys might be a little bit confused by the title, and I just feel as though, especially this specific topic that I'm going to be talking about, some of you guys might agree with it, some of you guys might not. This is something that I know a lot of people try to live by, but they don't. But basically, this is just an important message that I feel like a lot of people need to hear. And I feel like a lot of people need to try what I'm going to say and practice it in their, daily lives and stuff. Because honestly, I know that everyone's gonna be their own way, to each their own. But I have seen people who obviously don't live with what I'm about to say, and it's something that I find very important. So that's why I'm it's an important message that I feel like people need to hear. People need to apply what I'm going to say into their lives, just so they can be living their best lives and be the best version of themselves. In my video, I'm going to be talking about how to become more positive and how to have a more positive image on yourself and the world itself and everything that you go through. So as you guys know, I'm very spiritual. Some people may agree with it, some people may not. Personally, I don't really care because, I always say, to each their own. And I find that when I to be my spirituality, that when I apply these things or whatever in my life, I have seen a change, and it was a change that I very much appreciate and that I encourage everyone to do, because it only betters your life. There's no downfalls to this, even if you don't agree with what I believe in, or if you believe in something completely different, this has nothing really to do with your belief. You'll see when I get into it. Basically, I find it really important for everyone to have a positive outlook, like I said, and I'm going to give you guys tips and ways on how to do that, how to become a more positive person, how to have a more positive outlook on things. And yeah, so this is something that is really important, and something that honestly is a rule that you should really go by. Only surround yourself with positive people, or people that have a positive impact in your life. So when it comes to people who don't bring anything positive into your life, then you don't need them in your life, and that's all, period. A way for you to be able to know that is ask yourself, what does this person bring in my life? What positive things does this person bring in my life? If you can say at least 2 or 3 things, then that's good. If not, then I'm so sorry. But you know what I mean? When you have a more positive environment around you, you tend to become more positive. There tends to be less negativity that surrounds you as well, which is always a plus. That's 1. 2, if you want to be a more positive person, then you need to have positive feelings when it comes to you, how you feel about yourself. So that means self-love, self-respect, self-worth. You need to have that, because how do you expect to want positive things to happen to you, to want to have a positive and beautiful life, if you don't even feel anything positive towards yourself? Obviously, this is something that a lot of people struggled with. I struggled with it as well, but it's something that everybody needs to have. And if you're working on it, and if you know that that's something that you need to have and need to work on, then I honestly, I applaud you. I applaud every and anyone who is working to get that, because that's something that is so important, and that really helps you change your environment and change your outlook on things, especially when it's concerning you. But yeah, that's maybe one of the most important things. Because when you start doing that, and when you start having that positivity towards yourself, those positive emotions towards yourself, then that starts to impact your decisions, and you start to want better for you. You're gonna want good things to come to you for you, because you love yourself. But yeah, that's the second one, and like I said, that was very important. Okay, another one. I know I love this word. I say this word so much on my channel. Acknowledge or address your toxicness. Because please, I don't care who you are. I don't care who, what, where, when, or how you are, even though it doesn't make no sense. Everybody has at least one toxic trait. At least one toxic trait. So if you address it, and you know it, and you're okay, I know I do this, I'm gonna try, and stop doing this, so I could just be not toxic, then that also will change a lot for you. Your toxic traits can lead you to do negative stuff, or things that have a negative impact, or stuff that isn't, you know, all that positive. So that's why when it comes to toxic traits, address them, know what yours is, and recognize it so you can try and work on it. And I feel like especially my closer group of friends, we're not toxic. Like, we're not perfect. Like, none of my friends are perfect. I'm not perfect. Obviously, there is something that they might do that annoys me, but they're not toxic. You know, like, they don't have like a lot of toxic traits. That's why, like, if me and, let's say, my friend, we argue, we have a full-on like argument, it doesn't last for long. It's good, it's hashed out, we talk about it, and it's good. There's no toxicness in my friendship or any of my friendships, and that's because of me and that's because of them, because we are open and we talk about it and we address our toxicness so that we don't keep making the same mistakes. We don't make anyone feel a type of way that we don't necessarily want them to feel. That's something that's really important, you know? Address your toxicness for you and for everyone around you, because please, you're gonna be doing them and yourself a favor, and that's on period. So the fourth tip that is honestly also really important is we all have negative thoughts. Whether you want them or not, we all have negative thoughts. They just pop up in your damn brain, in your damn mind, and it's very annoying and it's very irritating. But this is what you do. I promise you, if you have a toxic or negative thought, or, you know, about anything, and try, well, you know, with that negative thought, you know, don't hold on to it. Don't put too much of your energy into it. Let it go and try to replace that thought with 2 more positive things. Anything negative, anything that you think negatively about, that obviously you don't want to have happen, because, you know, the universe is always listening. But anyway, if you don't want anything negative, or like if you have a negative thought about something, or like you're complaining a lot about something and you know, like, oh my gosh, try to stop those negative thoughts, especially if it's like, you know, coming from you and like you subconsciously, you know, you're like, oh my god, and you just keep complaining. Try to stop complaining about it and try to replace those negative thoughts with 2 more positive ones. It's just an example of one where you're complaining or something like that. So let's say you go to class and you're like, oh my god, this teacher's so annoying. She never lets me go to the bathroom. She does this, she does that. And you're complaining and you keep repeating it over and over. So the universe is listening to you. So if you keep doing that, the universe can be like, okay, so you keep saying it, keep thinking it. So obviously you're putting all your energy into it. That's what you want, right? No. No, honey, that's not what you want. So replace those negative thoughts. So let's say, instead of saying, she never sits me next to my friends or something like that, say, I like how this teacher thoroughly explains stuff so all students can understand easily. Or 2, I like that this teacher doesn't always give tests every week. Anything that's positive, replace it with, and you'll see a better outcome, but only if you do it with your heart and you do it with your chest, where you do it with no doubts, no nothing. Don't do it and be like, oh my god, it's not gonna work. Then obviously it's not gonna work. You need to do it and truly believe that it's gonna work when you do it, if you know what I mean. So this is the 5th tip. This is something also, what I said about complaining, this is another thing, and this is what I allow myself to do. Maybe I allow myself too much time, but nonetheless, I allow myself to do this. Let's say I get in an argument with someone, or let's say something really bad happened, and I just had a really bad day, and I'm pissed, I'm annoyed. Obviously, I'm the type of person, I like to talk about it. I like to vent. Whether it's to one person, 20, or whatever, even though I know I usually do to a lot of people. So whether I call up Debbie and I rant her, or I call up Rexel, or my mom, or my brother, this is what I do. I'm like, okay, so something shitty to me happened today. The first time, it's not the last, but it's fine. So I'm gonna be like, Shanti, you have the rest of the night to pout, to complain, and then you're letting it go. Then you're not thinking about it. You're not putting your energy into the negativity anymore. You're not feeding that negativity with your energy. You're just gonna let it go. You're gonna rant, you're gonna let everything out, and then that's it. You're done with it. Don't dwell on it. That's something that I do, and that honestly is so helpful for me. Like, obviously, like, let's say you got in a fight with like your boyfriend. Obviously, when I say let it go and stuff, like, it doesn't mean, like, let's say someone disrespected you, did something rude. It doesn't mean automatically forgive them. No, they did something rude to you. You can be like, okay, I didn't appreciate that, but you don't have to have that anger, you know, like that nasty feeling behind it. And I guarantee you, if you do that, it's already a step in the right direction to having a more positive life and a more positive environment. Honestly, that really works. And it feels nice too, because it's like I'm not dwelling on something. Like, why am I dwelling on it? Why am I putting all my energy into something that obviously does not deserve it? Okay, this is the last And the sixth one, this is number 6. This is the sixth tip. This one's really easy. Obviously, we all have those people we don't really like. We also have those people that we might have beef with, people we don't like, people that kind of piss us off. That's fine. I'm not the type of person to be like, you need to like everybody. You need to like everybody. You need to be in the internet. No. You don't have to. You think I like everybody? Hell no. I'm so sorry. I do not. There's people who piss me off. There's people I do not want to associate with. People I don't even want to like see. I'm good if I never see them again in my entire life. I'll be very happy about that. But does that mean, after everything I just say, does that mean I don't have any love for them? No, because I love everybody. Even though if you did me dirty, I love everyone. Do I wish them hate, negativity, that something bad happens to them? No. I only wish them the best in life. So you need to have a positive state of mind when it comes to every and anyone. I know it's like easier said than done, and especially people who can like have hurt you really bad, but like you can't do that to yourself. You can't have that hate, that negative feeling towards people and give it out towards people. Like, even though no matter how hard it is, you need to at least try your best not to. And then I promise you, like, you'll be more positive inside, and like your outside will be more positive as well, especially the people that you surround yourself with, and you'll see a difference in yourself. Because like I'm telling you now, even doing that and having that hate and that like negativity towards everyone, it's tiring. It's so tiring. And you're doing that for what? For who? The person that does not like you either? Like, do you think they care about you that much? You think they're really thinking about you? No. So there's people I might not like. There's people I might not fuck with at all. Like, at all. If you see me, I don't know you. I don't agree with what you do. I don't agree with what you stand for. Like, you done stuff that, to me, is kind of disgusting. But it's fine, because I still wish you the best in life. And I still want you to succeed in life. And I still want you to be granted with all the things that life has to offer you. And I mean that with my heart, and I'm saying that with my chest. But do I want to be friends with you? No. Do I want you in my life? Hell no. That's the biggest, easiest question I can answer. But it feels so good, because if I have this non-negative energy towards her, and she's putting all that negative energy towards me, I'm here feeling nice, because I'm not doing that to myself. I'm not destroying myself over someone who's clearly not worth my time nor my energy. So why would I do that? Like, what? Why would I do that? And let's say it's the other way around. How would you feel putting all that stuff towards someone, but they're just like chilling, not thinking about you, not caring, low-key wishing the best for you too, and just living their best life? Like, how do you think that really looks? I'm so sorry. Like, how do you really think that looks? You doing that, you're not moving on from what happened. And I feel as though you shouldn't dwell on anything. You shouldn't hold a grudge, because like they said, that saying that they love. Life is too short. You need to enjoy life. And you need to enjoy it with as much positivity surrounding you, and that you have towards yourself, and that you have towards everybody. Like, that's how you need to live your life. What am I? I'm a 19-year-old YouTuber. Like, you don't have to believe me. You don't even have to listen to a word that I'm saying. You don't have to apply this to your everyday life. But trust me, if you do, and you do it with your chest, you do it with your heart, and this is something that you don't give up on, and you do it with no doubts and no, with no negative little thoughts coming behind all the stuff that I'm saying, and you do it, then you'll see a difference. And it'll be a difference that you're gonna love. And it'll be a difference that you're gonna enjoy. And it's gonna be a difference in which I guarantee you will prosper in. But yeah, guys, this was a fun little video. I really enjoyed filming this one. I like having these talks because I want to speak out on certain things. I feel as though people should hear, because especially me finding it for the first time, I feel like it's almost like my duty to spread this out to everyone, because everyone needs to know this, because everyone should have the knowledge, or everyone should at least be aware of what they can do, and everything that they can grasp if they let themselves. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. I know I enjoyed filming it, therefore you will enjoy watching it. That's on period. I hope everyone's staying safe, healthy, and blessed. And please do not forget about spreading awareness about everything that's going on, because I do not want this to be forgotten, and I want this to be fresh in everybody's minds. And also remember to support Black-owned businesses, aka this channel, and my sister's channel as well, Melanin Princess with the X. You already know, are you dumb? and Rexel in Christ. So go support their channels as well and support mine, you know. Always remember to be exceptionally you and never let anyone tell you who you can or cannot be, because who you are is a beautiful person. That's on period. Please, if you guys have any trouble with that, just look at me. Like, I know I have a lot of people who might be like, oh, or might say shit or speak bad on me, but I'm the type of person, I'm me. I'm on this channel to be me, and I want you guys to be on this channel with me, to be yourselves, and I hope I encourage you guys to be you no matter what. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you know every time I upload a video. I upload 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and this week and next week just need some bomb ass content, so make sure you subscribe and you're here for that. I'm posting this on Monday, so I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.